And it's Ken Kraetzer for CBSI Services in Boston. The 2015 Direct Marketing Association Annual Conference has concluded, and interesting gathering reformatted to reflect the era of digital marketing, mobile marketing, but still an organization remembers its roots in the direct mail industry, catalog industry, and so many other aspects of customer service, and certainly a voice for the industry in Washington in trying to work with regulators. We talked a little bit with Senny, who is General Counsel for the Direct Marketing Association this morning, and mentioned the importance of working with the Federal Communications Commission, the Federal Trade Commission, and I actually brought up the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which the DMA Council said is becoming increasingly active. We've certainly seen that in banking. A lot of interesting activities. I think one today in the exhibit hall, the DMA did a very nice thing where they had a stage right in the middle of the exhibit hall floor where they brought in one terrific speaker after another, and had a chance to listen to many of those presentations, one of which was on something originated here in Boston, an amazing media event last year, the Ice Bucket Challenge, benefiting the ALS research program. And Leanne Wade of the Wild Agency and Lynn Aronson of the ALS Boston chapter gave us a talk about just really when that event took off and they realized they had a phenomenon on their hands and how they kind of managed it and encouraged it. And then also all the benefit. It was very heartening to hear that Johns Hopkins University, having received a grant on this, had already identified a chromosome that is now linked to ALS. So that was really a neat aspect of the event. Last night at the Echo Awards, I had a chance to sit in, and the Campbell Ewald organization from the Michigan area was one of the winners, actually won the Diamond Echo Award for their work for the United States Navy on a couple of campaigns, actually recruiting specialists in the field of cryptology. And they were very excited. We have a talk with them that you can watch. Ran into actually a West Point graduate, Frank Waldom, who has a new company, Spritz. He's been involved. He studied at MIT and developed has had 5 different startups that he's been involved with now. A company called Spritz that is working on adding data to internet postings on Facebook and Twitter. And so a lot of interesting things. In the afternoon, there was a terrific event called the Battleground Startups. It was 5 startups that were the finalists after approximately 30 had started the competition from both the United States and from overseas. And the master of ceremonies was David Cole. And a company from Chelsea in New York City, ViStar Media, won. Their speaker was Lucy Markowitz. Just did a terrific job representing them. And they each had 5 minutes, each of the startups, and really presented themselves well and showed all the new technology that's being applied to digital marketing. And so our congratulations to ViStar Media for winning that competition. And at the end of the day, John Legend, the musician and a writer, spoke to the audience. He performed a number of his terrific musical pieces for the group. But he also talked a little bit about the need for improved educations, improved schools for especially inner city youth was something he was able to emerge out of his high school. He said that when he was, I guess he spoke at graduation, he said that nearly half of his high school class that started in 9th grade didn't make it to graduation day. And then the consequences for people, very high prison rates for those who don't complete high school. So he really gave us a challenge to try to serve, to mentor youth who are really at need in terms of education and moving towards a a promising career opportunity. So a very good meeting. Glad to be here representing CBSI Services. A couple of our bank clients, Sue Barton from Bank of America was one of the bank representatives, spoke on a panel first thing this morning. And different from years ago when I remember I went to a direct marketing convention in Chicago 30 years ago, and I always tell the story of going down the escalator to the Hyatt Hotel and seeing what a huge exhibit hall the DMA had. Back then you'd see inserting equipment, printers, and kind of the like. And so there's been eras of technology, but still an organization that serves its members and serves the public, trying to make sure that marketing practices are appropriate and beneficial to all concerned. So that's we'll be heading back, but good today's here in Boston, and very glad to represent CBSI Services and the chance to work with the great folks of the Direct Marketing Association, Paul McDonough, Neil O'Keefe, and all the team, and of course had a chance to chat with Tom Benton, the CEO, this afternoon. We'll have a video out on that shortly. So anyway, look for us on LinkedIn and Twitter and the CBSIservices.com website. My Twitter is @KenKraetzer, and we'll have more photos and summaries and videos from the conference over the coming days and weeks. So back to the office, and so from Boston, this is Ken Kraetzer reporting for CBSI Services